Nigga still ain't made it out, but rich nigga. Tell these nigga, hold up, watch me burn 6 figures. Like, boy, you know you ain't fucking with me and my click sicker. Smoke one for every time they fold on.
Do a mic check, mic check. Yeah, mic check. Oh yeah, we in this thing. It's indeed a kid to go to, you know what I'm talking about? Smoke right. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Discord, man. You know, digital entrepreneurs, man. We in this thing, dick.
Tryna make sure that I win. Need plenty ways to make it. I really fit these niggas faking. They gotta kill me if they won't take it. Niggas wanna take my placement. I'm too trill, yeah, too real. Real great, nigga. I'm NBA, Northside.
Technology Thursdays. Yeah, so I'm gonna do every other week. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Sunday. You know, Sunday TA classes, technical analysis classes. I'll do that week, and hopefully me and Ira can go back and forth. He'll do next week, and vice versa. Man. So I got a lot going on. You dig what I'm saying? But let's everybody get in the room. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at this moon in Scorpio. I believe in astrology, man. You know that Scorpio, the 8th house, rules money. The other opposite of Scorpio is Uranus, you dig? I mean, not Uranus, but Taurus. Opposite of Scorpio, opposite polarity is Taurus, and we got Uranus in the house of Taurus right now, 2nd house. Scorpio fixed water rules. Really, both of these, you know what I mean? This is a good time to be in anything crypto-wise. So let's get into it, man. Turn this off. Let's get up into it, man. So yeah, we just looking at the chart, man. I like to check the chart before I get into the other charts, because this is the main chart. We got the sun and Saturn in the house of Aquarius, man. That's the 11th house. We got Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces, the 12th house. You dig? We still got Venus retrograde. When it's pink like that, it means retrograde. That means that it looks like it's going backwards. Mercury retrograde right now in Capricorn. About to go into Aquarius, man. So what else we got that stand out to me? We got Chiron. You know, Chiron right now is sextile in the sun. This is a sextile. And we also got Chiron, you know, what is this, conjunct Venus, Mars and Venus conjunct. We got Pluto and Mercury conjunct, Mercury in retrograde in the sign of Capricorn, man. So that's that. Let's get into the crypto. You know, this is coin360.com. I would save this, you know. Say this to your page. Say this to your favorites. But we got Bitcoin sitting at 37.3 right now. ETH sitting at 24. Solana at 90. That's a nice price right there, man. That's a beautiful price. ADA at 105. XRP on sale too at 61 cents. At the end, we'll go through and I'll do a little TA if anybody got any questions. So right now, let's pull up some news. Central bank overkill Russia's proposed crypto ban and why everyone's against it. So the harsh language of the CBR's report sent waves of panic, but now it seems that the regulator might have few allies in the government. On January 20th, which was 7 days ago, a week ago, the Central Bank of Russia issued a report summarizing its position on digital assets and proposing a ban on any crypto trading and mining operations in the country. Although the CBR's strict position on the matter was never a secret, such a bold statement triggered waves of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, otherwise known as FUD. Across the board, given Russian high rates of involvement in the global digital assets market. So, yet there are reasons to doubt the ultimate effectiveness of the CBR's hardline building, both in terms of its enforceability and its acceptance by other power centers, including legislators and securocrats. The picture gets even more complicated for the central bank as a high-ranking official within another major center of the economic policy, the Ministry of Finance, spoke in favor of regulating rather than banning crypto earlier this week. what are the chances that the hardline approach will prevail? So it's talking about the Central Bank of Russia basically putting out that they want to ban all crypto, even mining right here, crypto trading and mining operations. And they're talking about that, might have some reasons why you see some fear in the market. I also want to pull that up. I pulled the fear and greed index up. What does the CBR intend to ban? So using any assortment of standard crypto-phobic arguments such as comparing digital assets to a Ponzi scheme, the central bank's cryptocurrencies, trends, risk, measures, reports calls for a complete domestic ban on over-the-counter trading desks and crypto exchanges alongside mining. Notably, the emphasis is only on using the legacy financial infrastructure. So the legacy financial infrastructure is just stocks, stocks and bonds, like the old way of trading things. The CBR, Central Bank of Russia, addresses its document to private banks and institutional investors, discouraging them from any involvement in digital assets. So, in its current version, the proposed ban will not only outlaw the possession of digital assets by individual investors, but nor will it ban exchanging them using international rails. Still, the regulator wants to introduce some fiscal transparency and make sure that the private investors won't escape their tax burden. So they basically, this is all about money. It's a money pool. They trying to get them taxes, man. Non-fungible tokens, which are NFTs, will also likely remain outside of the scope of the ban. So they saying that they really just going after regulating the. It would not outlaw the possession of digital assets by individual investors. So they kind of basically going after the actual trading platforms. And it says NFTs won't be affected either. Many domestic stakeholders don't believe in the effectiveness of the proposed restrictions. Speaking to the local media, Maxim Malish, CEO of mining platform Cryptex, explained that it is unlikely that the mining ban will result in a market breakdown, as the largest Russian-owned mining pools operate outside of Russia's borders and are registered as foreign companies. Exchanges, he maintained, would not find it difficult to create new mirror sites in the event domains are blocked. In Malish's opinion, any blockings will lead to only the rise of VPN services and popularity. So they saying he's basically saying that this ain't gonna stop shit. If they try to ban it in Russia, it's gonna be a large mass of mirror sites, which is basically getting around the ban, and then two, VPN services, which is virtual private networks, where you can be in Russia, but I can hide my IP, make it look like I'm in another country. So Andrei Mahalashin, co-founder of crypto payment system Joyce, doubts that the measures proposed by the CBR would stop larger investors either. This is who they are after, larger investors. They could simply open accounts with Belarusian or Kazakh banks where crypto investments are legal. Since the report invites public input, there is hope that industry participants will be able to articulate compelling arguments against the ban. The biggest Russian mining pool, EMCD, plans to send its comments on the report to the central bank, sharing with the regulators its thoughts on the taxation, risk management, and further institutionalization of mining. Among EMCD's ideas are special energy tariffs for mining companies and tax deductions for those that operate in Russia economically depressed regions. At any rate, the report is not legally binding document. Unlike the federal law on digital financial assets, and digital currency that was passed in 2020, the language of the law is vague and, for example, does not mention mining at all, though it still allows for the issuance of digital financial assets. It says the unlikely allies. It came as no surprise that the vocally pro-liberty founder of Telegram, that's my guy, I love Telegram, Pavel Durov, bashed the proposed ban, warning of its destructive potential for the development of blockchain technologies in general in a number of sectors of the high-tech economy. Much more unexpected, however, is the backlash against the CBR report among other government bodies and officials, which contradicts the simplified image of a monolithic Russian state machine. Andrew, deputy chairman of the Committee of National Security and Anti-Corruption of the State Duma, The lower chamber of the Russian parliament publicly noted that it would be more reasonable to continue working on legalizing the industry rather than outlawing it. My guy, Andre, who also was one of the initiators of the working group of the legalization of crypto mining, said, "When you make statements like this, we strictly prohibit. You should ground your position in concrete, clear, apprehensible numbers and explain what you're getting to do with the people who already own cryptocurrency. Nobody knows why the CBR holds such a radical view. There is a single explanation: high volatility, and it's a Ponzi scheme. But so what? We can name many examples of something risky that still plays a role in our daily lives." That's true. In fact, the Duma has had tense relationships with the central bank for quite some time. The legislator has been working on crypto regulatory framework for several years, but these attempts have foundered due to the banking regulator's unyielding position. A bill that would have clarified the taxation procedures around digital assets was reportedly blocked due to the CBR's objections. Even the Federal Taxation Service, which is highly interested in citizens' crypto yields, and couldn't change the situation. And it says in this report on the proposal ban, Bloomberg, citing anonymous sources, pointed to lobbying influence of the Federal Security Service as one of the factors driving the CBR's initiative. Allegedly, the Federal Security Service is worried about crypto being used as a tool to finance the country's opposition. Leonid, chief of staff for opposition leader Alexei, confirmed that this use case is accurate, also voicing his disbelief in the policy's ultimate success. So, Bloomberg's narrative, however, did not go uncontested. My boy Lukavoy called it a well-crafted fake with someone's interest behind it, claiming that he has never heard FSBC representatives offering any position on crypto during parliamentary working groups meetings. According to the Russian business publication The Bell, the CBR has been the only entity in the interrogacy working group on crypto to promote a Chinese scenario for digital asset regulation, with the FSBC casting its voice against it. At this point, the working group has unanimously declined only two regulatory frameworks: the full legalization of crypto and the current one of a non-intrusion. It says the finance ministry chimes in. The story got a new twist on January 25th when Ivan, head of the Department of Financial Policies within the finance ministry, stated that the finance ministry position is only one of regulation, not prohibition of digital assets. Moreover, he mentioned that the agency would already be prepared for its own regulatory framework, and it's currently waiting for the government's feedback, as per whoever this guy is statement. And the guy's statement was, "The world has virtualized to a high degree and technologies are advancing swiftly." This is true. And I think we can't just take one of the high-tech industries and ban it in our country, letting it develop in some other place. That's true. Bitcoin, 37,247. Ooh, that motherfucker going up. It's up 11% over the last year. So it says this wasn't the first time in the ministry finance did the LBC know that it holds different opinions on the matter. At a Duma meeting in December 2021, Deputy Minister of Finance Alesky proposed only limiting cryptocurrency purchases for unqualified investors. He added further that it was too late to ban cryptocurrency, given that more than 10 million Russian citizens collectively hold around 5 trillion rubles, 63 billion in crypto. Damn, that's a lot of money. So, this difference in opinion could weaken the central bank's position ever further and possibly grant some relief to the industry. With a wide range of opponents in both the legislative and executive branches of government and without outright support from security agencies, the CBR's report looks like overkill. Historically, the CBR has enjoyed broad autonomy in economic decision-making under President Vladimir Putin's rule, but it has been constrained by the specific mission: maintaining the economy by taming inflation, imposing austerity measures when needed, and ensuring the stability of the national currency. So the prerogative to issue prohibitions has always resided with other entities, be it that the parliament or government. Thus, if the entire case for the ban is based solely on the CBR's distrust of a volatile asset class and its unwillingness to craft complex regulation, chances are that last week's report will remain no more than just one government body's position, paper on a hot issue. Okay, so done with that. I just wanted to read that. See, we got a lot of talks with Russia. I think that Biden, he just sent 90 tons. That's 90,000 tons of weapons to Ukraine. So a lot of FUD in the market, as you can see. It's sitting right here. You know what I mean? Let's read one more. Let's read the crypto biz, or read two more. Crypto biz: Ripple takes the high road, January 20th to 26th. So this was written 2 hours ago. Ripple's ongoing battle with the SEC isn't stopping the blockchain payments company from carving out a stronger position in the market. XRP, man. Shout out to the XRP team, you dig? I got some XRP. Beautiful coin, beautiful technology. It might even talk about Stellar in here. We're not going to read all this, though. We'll just read the highlights. Blockchain payments company Ripple made it abundantly clear this week that it's not letting its feud with the United States State Security and Exchange Commission, the SEC, hold back its business plans. On Wednesday, the company announced it had repurchased all Series C shares that it issued to private investors back in December 2019, even though a court ruling in 2021 said it didn't have to. The week's crypto biz explores Ripple's share repurchase and provides an overview of the biggest funding stories of the week. We also weigh a new exchange trade funding ETF proposal by Valkyrie that seeks to provide exposure to Bitcoin mining arena. For a more fulsome discussion of this week's business news, register for Crypto Biz newsletter below. So it says Ripple unveils $200 million share repurchase. So they bought $200 million worth of crypto back. My guy Brad, what he talking about? 2002 slowdown is not in our vocabulary, even with 2021's headwinds. It was our best year on record, and Ripple's financial position, $1.1 billion in the bank, is the strongest we've ever seen. Ripple Net is much more than a cross-border payments, is bringing crypto-native services such as liquidity to enterprises. Let's see what this is. Ripple.net. RippleNet. Here we go. Okay, that's just the Ripple. Let's see what they talk about over here. RippleNet, the financial network of the future. Let's join the network. Let's see what they got going over here. Okay, this is what I do. I just come, I look at shit, Bank of America, what's some more shit? Industrial Bank, you dig? This is a streamlined global payment to reach new customers. RippleNet offers connections to hundreds of financial institutions around the world via a single API and makes moving money faster, cheaper, and more reliable for you and your customers. It also helps you reduce, even eliminate the need to pre-fund accounts with on-demand liquidity, a service that uses the digital asset XRP to source liquidity during cross-border transactions as an alternate to traditional systems. Okay, get the RippleNet advantage across 55 countries, 120 currency pairs. Okay, it's decentralized, 3 seconds to send a payment, 100% transparency, and $0 in pre-funding. Okay, let's see what they got. Let me click this motherfucker. You can see all the partners. Okay, payments network. I want to join the network, daddy. Oh, shit. Okay. Context sales. I'm straight. Okay, see what else we got on here. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to this. Kind of skim through this. FTX. I love FTX US, valued at $8 billion following a major funding round. It said it wouldn't be a crypto biz recap without documenting yet another major funding announcement from the world of blockchain. Crypto exchange operator FTX US announced this week that it had closed a $400 million funding round, bringing its total valuation to $8 billion. The funding round is not unlike the $420 million raised by FTX Global Exchange in October 2021. FTX US clearly has big expansion plans in the United States, a country that dominates Bitcoin trading volumes. Okay. It says FTX the US is happy to announce we've completed our Series A raise. Excuse me. Okay. They invested $75 million in the P2E and Web3 projects. Speaking of major funding news, Blockchain Founders Fund has launched a new venture portfolio that seeks to invest in projects at the intersection of crypto, Web3, and the metaverse. The Blockchain Founder Fund number 2, so this is the second one, also known as BFF2, raised $75 million from various investors, including the Sandbox chief. Yeah, I'm about to go over Sandbox. This is metaverse shit. Sheep operator Sebastian Bourget. The venture fund has already invested 11 projects, and that include Layer 2 derivatives exchange, play-to-earn games, and even the DeFi protocol. In other words, smart money is still investing in the major trends you likely first heard about in 2021. And we'll go over that. We just mentioned the Sandbox, man. It's kind of like Decentraland. So I like the title Sandbox and Warner Music Group to create music theme land. Let's get into this. The subsidiary of Anima Code Brands and global music company opened their doors to a new arena for musical entertainment in the metaverse. This shit the future, y'all, right here. The Sandbox announced Thursday a partnership with Warner Music Group, or WMG, to create a musical theme park and concert venue within the gaming metaverse. The Warner Music Group land in the Sandbox will host concerts and live experiences featuring artists and talented represented by the WMG. This shit is live. This initiative marked Warner Music's first entry into the non-fungible token NFT metaverse realm. According to a statement shared with Cointelegraph, its goal is to create immersive social experiences that can empower Warner Music artists. The Sandbox could provide artists with another outlet to engage with their fans, experiment with virtual entertainment, and generate new revenue streams while reaching a global community. Nice. Sebastian, Chief of Operations Officer and co-founder of the Sandbox, said that the partnership brings the open metaverse one step closer in the direction of fan-owned, community-driven initiatives. Y'all see that? Fan-owned. So you could be a fan of somebody, man. You can invest into like an NFT and, you know, that non-fungible token. That'll be something that, you know, over time, say it's like, you know, a big artist, Drake or something, or, you know, Blink 182 or something like they come out with a NFT, you know, 10 years from now, you know, you can own a part of that, like royalties of a song, you dig? It says that, we're shaping the Sandbox as a fun entertainment destination where creators, fans, and players can enjoy first-of-a-kind immersive experiences and be more closely connected to their favorite musical artists through NFTs. Digital land remains in a high demand, and consistent high trading volume in the Sandbox has deemed one of the most competitive metaverses to rival Decentraland. I love Decentraland too. According to the company, Sandbox will hold a land sale in March 2022. Get ready for it, man. I've been telling everybody March, man, all this shit gonna bounce back up to allow music fans to buy lands adjacent to the WMG property. That's gonna be live. WMG comprising record labels such as Atlantic, Warner Records. So WMG is the umbrella company, and these are the companies under Atlantic, Warner Records, Elektra, and Parlophone is the latest partner to purchase real estate with the Sandbox metaverse, joining the Walking Dead, Snoop Dogg, Adidas, Steve Aoki, the Smurfs, and CryptoKitties. Come on, man. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all reading it with me, man. It's the future. So let's get into Elon Musk and this neurolink thing. This was posted January 25th, 2022. This was posted 2 days ago. Neurolink, what is the brain chip designed by Elon Musk? So scientists are getting ready to test microchips in people's brains to join humans to computers in a way. Nope, this isn't the start of science fiction book. This is the microchips are designed by a company called Neuralink, co-founded by Elon Musk, which is hiring someone to lead a team of researchers that will test the chips in people's brains. Who gonna sign up to go get the chip up in their brain, man? Neuralink, which was co-founded by Musk in 2016, is a company that aims to connect humans and computers, according to its website. But don't hold your breath. While they say it will happen soon, the company have been known to overestimate how quickly they can get it in 2019. Get it done. In 2019, they promised that the chips will be planted in humans by 2020. How does it work and what will they do? Dr. Roz Wyatt Militant, a senior lecturer in electronic engineering at Leeds Beckett University, told Newsround that the technology will be used to link our brain with devices we use. The idea is to allow these chips to record the electrical signals the brain produces, processes them in real time. That is as they are produced, and send the information via Bluetooth to an app on a mobile device. He said, wow. This would allow people who cannot connect using their hands to control their mobile. Long term, the aim is to let them use any Bluetooth mouse or indeed keyboard, so you can use your brain to directly control a computer. So instead of using a mouse or a keyboard, you'll be able to control these devices with your brain. Just think, pull up YouTube, pull up this. And don't think they ain't gonna be monitoring that shit, all that information. They most definitely gonna have a little back door sending all that big data back, because they need that. Is it safe? It says it has to be, the technology will have to be approved before the general public can use it. Okay, here you go right here. The brain is a very sensitive organ. Sure it is, the most important organ of the body. So planning for anything to be attached to it or put inside it needs to be done extremely carefully. That's what Neurolink has spent so long testing. Dr. Ross explained the technology is based on years of research into what we call the brain-machine interface. That is, devices that allow a digital device to communicate directly with the brain. It will have to go through full clinical trials, so by the time it's available, generally it will be deemed to be safe for use in humans. We're gonna go on down there and see what some of the comments say. I think people need to realize how sensitive the brain is. Yes, sir. I don't want one of those going in my brain. It seems cool, but it's a chip that goes in your brain, so anything could happen. This is so cool if it works. Okay? You got mixed opinions, man. So next, man, we're gonna go. This is my guy right here. We'll play a little video. Then we'll look at the chart.
Than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their own countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. Please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now I want to thank those who purchased the books, Crypto Cash App, Patreon, much love. Those who are shopping at and options tomorrow, but then guys, as we know, into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And cryptos pulled back, but guys, we know that we have futures and options tomorrow, but then guys, in a few days later, we're going to roll into open interest. The Fed is not going to do anything just yet, but I'm going to go over that later. Now we have Cathie Woods from ARK Invest says Ethereum can hit a $20 trillion market cap by 2030. And guys, as we can see, she's always looking out further. Innovation. She's looking at the fourth industrial revolution. And over this next year and a half, she's going to be looking crazy. But she knows what's around the corner. Robots, algorithms, and drones are going to take over the economy. Now, guys, do not forget.
What are NFTs? And are they really going to change the world? You know what? I think so. I think they're going to transform global business models forever. And that's why Real Vision is bringing you the best and brightest minds in the...
Not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC. Now we have Salo launches stablecoin tied to the Brazilian real. And guys, we know that stablecoins are the foundation of this digital economy, but we definitely see them getting traction into countries where the dollar is being destroyed by the central banks. And we know that's all done on purpose. Now we have the Fed, and guys, do not forget about the repo, because that's how they're manipulating yields. but the Fed has basically told us they're not going to do anything until March. So we know they've already baked in this first interest rate hike. And that is going to be good for stocks and cryptos short term. Now they can start rolling off the balance sheet as early as April. But we know they're not going to do that. Why? Because they have to stop QE first. So basically they're going to raise the rates, stop QE. Stopping QE is just like raising rates. So I don't see them shrinking that balance sheet until July or later. Guys, remember this is a controlled collapse of the American economy and the rise of the digital economy, and then also China's digital yuan. Their economy will rise. Their poverty will rise into the middle class. The United States will be again a manufacturing country, but we're going to be manufacturing for the emerging markets. Billions of people with money in their hands now. We know these big corporations are rubbing their hands together. Then also, guys, we have Grayscale, which has started purchasing again. And remember, they've been moving lockstep with the Fed. And then also, guys, we have futures Friday the 28th. Plus, we have options. So we have Bitcoin futures, micro, Ethereum futures, Ethereum micro futures. So the casino is wide open. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have the SEC pushes decision on ARC21 shares, Bitcoin ETF to April 3rd. And guys, we know this Ripple movie, this Ripple versus the SEC lawsuit was there for the SEC could kick this can on down the road for regulation. We know Gary Gensler is a new World Order chess piece the same way Janet Yellen is. Once this Ripple SEC lawsuit is over, we're going to see that Bitcoin ETF. We know regulation is coming this year. Remember, 2021 was to lay the foundation. 2022 to 2025 is building. But crypto will be activated at the end of this year, and it'll start circulating in 2023, where we're going to see real use cases come live. And with the digital yuan rising, we know how important cross-border payments are going to be. XRP and XLM and Bitcoin Lightning. Now we have the Sandbox and Warner Music Group to create music-themed land. And guys, we're seeing a lot of money being thrown at an artificial place. A place that does not exist. A lot of money in a virtual world where nothing is real. Now we have MoonPay rolls out credit card checkout tool for NFT purchases. And we know Coinbase said they're going to launch that same tool. Now we have BitDAO launches 200 million ZK-DAO to advance Ethereum scaling via ZK Sync. And we know how important scaling is, so therefore we can get down those fees. Now we have crypto lending firms Celsius Network and Gemini face SEC scrutiny. And the same movie goes on whether they're offering securities or not. Now we have the institutional arm of the consensus-owned MetaMask as integrated first multi-chain digital asset custody solution called Cactus Study. This feature will now provide institutional customers with multi-chain connectivity to all Ethereum virtual machine chains, side chains, and Layer 2 supported by MetaMask, such as Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Avalanche, Celo, and Polygon. That means institutions can freely bridge digital assets across these networks, and we know interoperability is very important. Now we have crypto exchange Epiphany going public through a $530 million SPAC merger in the third quarter. And lastly, we have Anheuser-Busch launches NFT project for Bud Light. And a lot of these big corporations haven't even entered into NFTs yet who could take it completely over. We know Disney can take NFTs completely over if they wanted to. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books Crypto Teacher and the new World Order book.
Oh, we back. So yeah, if you heard, dude, we kind of went over some of the shit I went over, you know what I'm talking about? He talked about the, things picking back up around March, April. They always pick up that spring, you know what I'm talking about? We in winter right now, everything gotta basically, die off to be reborn, you know. So around April, March, that's really the new year, you dig what I'm saying? But I digress, that's a whole nother video, you dig? But yeah, around April, March, man, you know, we should see things go back up. You know, I wanted to, a couple more things, man. The Chinese Olympics, you feel me? You gotta watch for this. This is, I think, next month. I wanted to look this up. So let's look up these Chinese. I want everybody to pay attention to this, because as you heard my guy talking about the digital yuan, which is gonna be the Chinese digital dollar. Let's see what kind of news we got here. You know, this shit all the game anyway. So you gotta. Right now we got a lot of protests going on, you know, because of the things that's going on in China. So the Olympics kick off in a week. This was posted an hour ago on MSN.com, putting the sports at center stage following preparations that have been clouded by diplomatic boycotts and the COVID-19 pandemic that has forced the games into a tightly sealed bubble. Let's read that. Mandatory Olympics iOS and Android apps are spying on athletes for China. Is they? Are they? I don't know. We just reading, baby. You know, China spends billions on the Olympics with longer-term goals. Yeah, so I would pay attention to this. They say it's in a week. Let's finish this off. China finalized men's hockey roster for Beijing Olympics. How the Olympics will boost China's snow sport ambitions. They probably got some synthetic snow over there or something. Nah, China got some snow though. That's a big ass motherfucking meat. You know, China's pretty goddamn big, you dig? They probably got some snow somewhere. So okay, we just, you know, keep an eye on that Olympics, man. That's called fundamentals, man. What we doing basically is fundamentals. You know, read this right quick. Amid pandemic and protests, Olympics return to a changed China. Beijing will become the first city to host both the summer and winter games. Okay, they're getting ready for it. What is 2008 games? Summer games dazzled in what was a rise in China's arrival on the world stage. The Winter Olympics will be staged by a country that has grown far wealthier. Y'all see it? More powerful, and under President Xi Jinping, more authoritarian. Okay, they out here. China said they what's up? They got it going to get it and coming back with it. Respect. Okay, so let's get over here. I want to look at Bitcoin, man. We ain't gonna take. Oh yeah. So one more thing, the Celsius. Now this is He was also talking about the last thing would be scaling. That's what I wanted to get into. So Celsius is a decentralized, but I was using this for a little bit, but it said that they getting some scrutiny under the SEC. Let's look at it. Here we go. Crypto firm Celsius Network and Gemini face SEC scrutiny. See what we got. Investment news 8 hours ago. You know, that means if you got your money and they coming down, it's SEC. So the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, is scrutinizing crypto firm Celsius Network, Voyager Digital, and Gemini Trust.co. as part of a broad inquiry into companies that pay interest on virtual token deposits. According to people familiar with the matter, the SEC enforcement review focuses on whether the company's offerings should be registered as securities with the watchdog. So you already know what time it is, man, you know. Who weren't authorized to speak publicly, said the people. The firms are able to pay customers rate higher than most bank savings and accounts by lending. Here you go. The firm is able to pay customers rates higher than most bank savings accounts by lending out their digital coins to other investors, a practice that the SEC states, including New Jersey and Texas, have said raises concerns about investor protection. Yeah, right. So basically what this thing does, you can send your crypto over there, Bitcoin, XRP, you know, and basically gain interest on it, you know. More interest than what they can give you, because look how much interest does the bank give you. Y'all gonna be mad. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's like 0.1%, like 2.2% or some weird shit. Let's see. Look at this. Maybe 3.03. Average interest checking rates. Interest checking, sometimes called high yield checking, right? So that means if you got $1 million over here, APY, which means annually, you know, they're gonna give you 0.01 of a percent, maybe 3. Let's do 3. Let's give them the 3. Let's do that. Let's do 3. Oh, let me see. Do a little comparison, and we'll move on to something. Here we go. API annual reference yield. Shut up. Here we go. So let's say 0.03. What's the term? Let's just do. Let's do years. Years 1. You make $300 on. You make. Whoa. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. Don't do me like that. How much this is? Was it 300 or what? Hell no. Final balance for a year. Yeah. So it's 100. That's 1,300,000. You make $300, bro, for having $1 million in the bank. So let's go over here. Let's go to Curve. Show you this Curve. This is a decentralized one on the ERC20. So ERC20, that's Ethereum, right? So you can come over here to Curve Finance. Shut up. I think it's Curve.finance. What is it? Oh, they want me to log in. Let's see if I can log in. See that? So it's trying to connect to my MetaMask wallet. Let's see if they got the percentage. Here we go. Base APY, 7% for MEM versus the Curve. It's crazy, you know what I mean? This is Aave, ADI plus Aave, so you would have to mint it. You know what I'm talking about? 7% for this. Let's go to another one. Let's go to Aave. I think it's Aave.io. Let me see. What's another one? I'm trying to think of it. Let's just go to Celsius. See how much they be giving, you know. This centralized right here, but this is it's a interoperable place where you can stake your here we go. Bake yourself. Let's see what the APY is looking like. Oh, it want me to log in. Let's go to Pancake Swap. Let's go Uniswap. Oh shit. What is it? That finance or something? I hadn't forgot to my .org. Okay. Let's see. Damn, I gotta connect to this motherfucker too. I'm on my other computer right now, so I don't even know if it's gonna let me. Oh, I gotta update and everything. Man, I'm trying to see what one we can just see the percentages without logging in. We had Curve. What's my other one? Let's go to stake. Oh, I spelled finance wrong. In crypto world, this is called staking. You know what I'm talking about? Let me give me a second. Let's see what Coinbases do. And this is all centralized, but what is staking? So staking is a way of earning rewards for holding certain cryptocurrencies. Easy, you dig? You know what I mean? Let's see if we got some think with Pancake Swap, they got some staking over here. Ooh, Pancake looking good. Come on now. Yeah, this is why they hating, man. They hating because, you know, they want some of that money, man. They want some of that money. And that's not gonna let me look at no pools without logging in. Let me see, I can log in. I'll log in. Oh. There we go. See farms. Look at this. Come on, stupid APR. Look how much money in that. Oh, 207 million, 37%. So let's go back. We gonna do it for holding cake and BNB. So now this is a cake. This is on the BNB network. You know what I'm saying? The Binance smart network. You feel me? Tomorrow, this is a whole nother network, man. Crazy, stupid APR. So this is due to the lowest one, which would be what, 24.15. And let's go back. What was this one? Put that same. What was it? 24.15 for 1 year. You put $1 million in that bit. You make a 241,500, man. That's why they mad, man. Let me make sure 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm missing the zero. No, that's right. That's right. 240,000, man. Easy. So that's why they hating, man. We gonna go, I had one more thing I want to talk about, then we're gonna get up out of here. Oh yeah, so we just gonna look at Bitcoin right quick. I'll do a little analysis if anybody got questions. You dig? Ain't nobody in here, but I'm gonna post a video, you know what I'm saying? For everybody that ain't make it, let's get it. Okay, I just do a nice quick analysis. Look at that. Wait. That's clearly manipulation. When was this? January, oh yeah. So let's go ahead and put the motherfucking day chart on, 4-hour chart. Let's do day chart. See what Bitcoin got going. So we still in this bear trend. Ooh. Downtrend. You dig? That's about right. Turn it down. Yeah, still in this downtrend. Let me clone that daddy. This right here will let you know that we still got some. It's gonna basically, this is resistance right here. That's some resistance, and you got some more resistance right above it, which is right here. So, you know, Bitcoin need to break this 42. You know, it's not looking good. You know, the volume ain't looking good. We can turn on. I need my EMAs right quick. Oh, wrong one. And then I'll turn on, that's really all I need. I'll turn on RSI if they let me. Money. Oh, they ain't gonna let me. Okay. Yeah, so I put this, make this my 10. Make this my, we can do 20. This would be my 200. Make that a little appreciate the ooh yeah. So yeah, we still got the 200 above us, you know what I'm talking about. Anytime this 10-day moving average with the 20 on top of it, yeah, it ain't looking good, you feel me? So I'll throw the fib on right quick. That's about right there. I mean, if you really want to get technical, about right there. Yeah, so we bouncing off the 786. Got some support right here. So anytime you have support and it go under the support, it turns into resistance, you dig? So we're gonna have to get back over that what was this 40,000. If we can't do it, you know, look for Bitcoin to come on back down to 32. Simple. That'll be the next support at 32, you dig? Let's just throw on a little price. You know, it really looking like 31, to be honest with you. 31.2. Look for Bitcoin to come on back down like it did back here, and then, you know, after 31.2, shit, all you do is throw you another from this to the blue line. Bam. After 31.2, we're looking at about 28.5. It's gonna be your next support, man. So anytime you pass the 786, you can look back to come back to the 618. So yeah, and you know, and hit this hole twice. Bam. What up? Bam. What up? You might come bam. You might look about 26, man, because this the golden ratio right here. It's gonna hold it. You might bounce back to the 618 to about 40, or maybe to where it's at now. This is basically, because you can just look at the trading range, you dig? This would be the middle of this trading range. This is one trading range right up. One my little squad, you dig? This is a trading range. And then the next trading range would be here. If I was to go back, but yeah, the next trading range is gonna be here. I'll make this color, put orange or something. Let's do yellow. Yeah. Ooh yeah. So yeah, the next trading range is gonna bounce off the top of this trading range. Probably make it back up to the middle. So it's not financial advice, man. It's just my opinions, you know what I'm talking about? Because if you pull it back and then bounce it, you usually do 3 bounces. Bam, 1, 2, 3. So you're gonna have to pay attention to around, I told you around March, look. That's when that bounce gonna come right up. Around March time, man. I done told you, old buddy telling you. So I get ready, you know, let this shit go ahead and do what it's gonna do. Right here at the end of this March, baby. You know, if you look at it, say March 12th, that's when we gonna finish this. Get up out of here, you dig? So that's Bitcoin, man, and you know, you got the 200-day moving average, you feel me? That motherfucker coming down like this here. You got all this resistance. Make this, you dig? Clearly on this here, there's a whole nother downtrend right here. So there's 1, 2, this will be the second. As always, it goes in 3s, you dig? This will be the next. So when they did it here, this was the 3rd. be the 3rd, so you can see it, man. Wow. It's gonna come back down to around this area. It's gonna bounce back up. So then you can look for, that's the 3. You can look for Bitcoin to go once it around April. You get you another, yeah. Oh, it's gonna be nice little bounce. Because honestly, this would be the next trading range right here. If we was to keep going, once it bounce, let me get rid of all these. Let me get rid of all these right quick. Get rid of the fib, because we see where it's at. I just really want to just turn that daddy down right quick. There we go. You want them fibs on there, you feel me? So we looking at it from this. It's the trading range. The next one right here, we'll make it blue. Bam. Because you see it's bouncing here, and this will be the middle of it. So yeah, you know, you can look for Bitcoin to go back up to here. That'll be another bounce. So look how that line back up. Nice little, it's about 44. It's gonna bounce back up here around, you know, March. Now, honestly, if we go this low, it'll be 53. Cause it got rejected here, Eventually, it's gonna break out of this around March. It's gonna hit this resistance around 44,000. You feel what I'm saying? 48, 44. I'm calling 48. So, yeah, man. Hey, it's MD. I'm checking out of here, man. I'm about to go make me something to eat. You feel me? You know, 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. You know what I'm saying? Check in, man. Sunday, we got the Sunday technical analysis class. You dig what I'm saying? And then we got the the digital entrepreneur group. If you want to get in there, hit the comments, man. Send me an email. I'll shoot you the link. You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm gonna put this on YouTube and I'm gonna post this in the Discord. We growing. Shout out to my man's Irie. You feel me? We growing, man. We getting bigger, man. We started with like 9 people. Now we got like 31. So that's growth. You dig what I'm saying? It's your boy MD. I'm checking out. Y'all screen share this for the people in the group. You know, look around early March for this to bounce back, man. It's gonna be good. I'll wait for this pullback to finish, because you can see it's about to finish. Come on back down to 31. You know, I'm talking about, to the top of this trading range. You dig? So, nice little short play too, if you want to do that. Nice little short play. About 13%. If we wait for it to bounce, get rejected, you know it's coming back down about 20% play. But yeah, I'm checking out as MD, man. Ooh, yeah.